because Sarah's been violently ill all day. So much so that I'm going to take her to the hospital.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
We just lost Bob. Brenda's had a fall, as you all know, and now it's Barbara and Kevin's sister, or Kevin's twin sister, Sue. So, you know, I wish Sue all the prayers and love in the world. I really do. But obviously, Kevin can't come away with Barbara for 17 nights and then she passes away or she recovers and he's over there. It's not a good situation to be in at all. So I said, look, you know what? It's probably best that you don't come, because it's just gonna lead to either heartache or something else. So they're not going to be coming on the holiday. But you know, I sat down with Sarah last night before I went to bed, and we haven't actually been away as just a family unit without other people coming with us since 2012. So that's a long time. So this family needs a vacation, a holiday, so we could all regroup, so we could all sort ourselves out as a family. So with that said, we are more excited now about getting over there and showing the vlogs to everybody that watches us, and new people that are going to be watching us, because I'm sure there's going to be new subscribers while we're over there. There might be people in Spain who start to follow us. I know last year we picked up some Spanish subscribers. So yeah, it's kind of a really bad way to start the day and the week, but we can only hope and pray that she gets better for Kevin and Barbara's sake and their family, obviously. So the other thing is as well, Daz and Naomi, we said they could have the tickets because we paid for the tickets to take them over there. Now I'm going to have to change because Barbara and Kevin were coming home with Portia, Liam and Imogen. Now obviously there isn't an adult, so I'm going to be coming back with some of them and Sarah's going to be going back with them. But it's still like €100, guys, to change your name on the booking. So there's like 3 tickets that are, you know, that are going spare. But they're obviously going to be empty seats on the way there. So Daz and Naomi were supposed to be coming, but Naomi can't get the time off work, which is a real bummer because it had been good to see them over there. They can't even come over for a weekend, so such is life. But there'll be other opportunities down the line where we can, you know, where we can spend some time with Daz and Naomi away. As you can hear, the printers are going absolutely mental because I've got a ton of orders to get out by the latest Friday, and I'm pushing it at the minute. I really am pushing it. I've got like a pulse rifle to do, I've got another bowcaster to do. I've just started printing everything basically in multiples, so I'm doing like 2 of these, 2 of everything really, so it's all done. Somebody this morning, Mason I think, actually pulled the wire out of that when he was getting his phone, so it was 10 minutes away from doing an 8-hour print and failed. So that's always nice to wake up to, it really is. So apart from that, Sarah's downstairs, she's editing, Vanellope's with her. I'm going to nip out and get the kids later on from school. It's quite warm outside, the weather's alright, but as I say, it's kind of a somber start to the day, it really is. I don't really know what else to say. As I said before, I kind of feel like the Grim Reaper. Every time I come in here, I'm just getting, just giving you more and more negativity, which isn't really what we want to do. I mean, I know I went off on one last night about the Alfie Days video, but you know, come on, anybody with a normal outlook towards life that isn't toffee nosed will understand that that was baloney. It really was. You know, speaking of baloney, I've seen it's going off all over on Twitter again about pregnancy tests that were hidden in videos, and them saying it's not clickbait, and then when you it blows my mind, it really does. I'll just tell you now, just set the record straight, because that said person said that people clickbait the videos who are pregnant. I don't think we've clickbaited one of our videos about the pregnancy. I don't think we ever will. That's just vile and vulgar if you want to do that. Sarah's pregnant, she was craving on spearmints. You seen it, we did the part in it where you seen her with the spearmints. She had morning sickness, she spoke about the morning sickness. She didn't do like, you know, a piece to camera for like 5 seconds saying, yeah, you know what, I've got morning sickness. She spoke about it, so if it's in the title, you're going to see it in the video. We're not going to say Dave falls through the floor and, you know, comes back up with octopus tentacles sticking outside of his head, and it never happens. It's just me saying, I got you. So yeah, rant over with, let's get the day started.
6.5 hours later.
Alright guys, so we've jump cut to literally the early evening of today, because Sarah's been violently ill all day, so much so that I'm going to take her to the hospital. Thus why I haven't recorded anything during the day. She's been absolutely horrendous. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go and take her to North Manchester General, where she's booked in to deliver, obviously, in another 8 months time. But the morning sickness has got that bad and got that horrendous that all day she's been cramped up in the house, basically wanting to vomit all the time. So I've decided that instead of just saying that we're going to take her to the hospital and take her to the hospital, we are actually going to take her to the hospital. So she's here now. It's been bad on it all day.
Yeah, I've just got no energy at all. I'm just sick and tired of it now.
Well, I'd rather, excuse me. I'm tired anyway because we went to sleep last night at 1:30 after Barbara ringing us, and then we got to sleep at like 2:30, 3. We just couldn't settle last night because of what Barbara messaged us.
Just become stupid.
Yeah, but it was because of Barbara ringing us as well. Because obviously we speak to Sue and that on Facebook, but then Penelope woke up at 5 o'clock and didn't go back to bed, so we've literally had no sleep whatsoever. And then Daz is going to come over, not with Naomi, he's going to come over on his own so he can come back with a couple of the kids and take Kevin's place. So we've been sorting that out with him as well. So it's been a bit of a, you know, you've seen the vlogs, you know how much bad luck me and Sarah have. Someone put in the comments, I think it was some guy called Matthias or something like that it comes in threes, and I joked, or
this
you joked and said it's
actually...
I've actually 25s.
wanted to go to sleep and not wake up. That's how bad this month has been.
Yeah, it's been horrendous. It tests you. This is why I was saying today and last night, when it comes to Alfie Days, that guy has got absolutely no idea how normal people live. He's so privileged what he does. He's so privileged for the person that he's with and he's shacked up with, that he hasn't got a clue at all. This is real life. This is real vlogging. And something else as well that's really wound me up tonight is there was a comment from some fool, and he'll know who he is because he knows that I call him a fool. Basically saying it was about having a baby, and someone put on the comments on Twitter, you know, that they shouldn't be joking when it comes to a baby, and he put a comment like, YouTube's a business. I'm sorry. Having a baby is not having a business, mate, at all. Having a baby is a life. It's a life.
For your business.
Yeah,
then.
you don't have a baby for a business or for views or for subscribers.
Really like, though,
that's disgraceful. It really is. So I'm finding myself more and more wound up as the minutes and hours go by watching YouTube. So I've kind of had to stay away from watching YouTube and all the idiots that come with YouTube, unfortunately. And as I keep saying, I'm not brown tonguing anybody because
the thing is, they think some of these channels think that they're that big that them being pregnant is actually going to be important.
It isn't important.
It's not.
Your content and quality and where you are is important. If you're real on the camera, it will eventually pay off for you, like we are. But I'm really sorry, but like I just said, I'm not brown tonguing anybody, but Jack, who's got the channel Jack Mate, Sarah's never really watched him that much, but she sat there last night, laughed her head off and agreed with everything that Jack said, that Alfie Days is way and above his own station. So enough of the rant, because it's starting to sound and be like a rant every night now again. That's not what we're about, as you know, but we are going to head over to the hospital now and we'll check in with you when we get over to North Manchester.
82 kilometers later.
Alright, so we just arrived at North Manchester General Hospital. Had to read the sign then. North Manchester, that's what you call it. Just turned up at North Manchester, just about to go in now. Gonna find the gynae unit and then see what's up with Sarah and the baby, because this morning sickness is getting me on the jolt now, I think. So we need to get in here and get it found out. Again, guys, that's why today's vlog skipped before. It was just really bad before, so I couldn't film.
I've literally been in my pyjamas like all day.
Yeah,
I only got dressed to come here because that's how bad that felt.
It's been really bad, so we're gonna get in here. Once we know, we'll let you guys know what's going on from in the hospital.
6 months later.
Alright guys, so we just got out of the A&E. We couldn't wait any longer. It's like nearly midnight. Imogen's got to get up for school, Chloe's got to get up for work, and they're both babysitting for us. So basically, to cut a long story short, we've got to come back tomorrow because they think it could be a water infection, but Sarah's had water infections and she knows the difference between a water infection and something wrong with the pain and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go and fill you in more when we get home, because the lighting around here is shocking and it'll be annoying the hell out of you, because I know if it was me watching, it'd annoy the crap out of me. So once we get home, we'll fill you in on everything as we end the vlog.
Later that same evening.
Alright guys, so we just basically got home from A&E. We're both mentally and physically exhausted. More than ever, aren't we? It's just, we're just completely drained. So basically what happened was, we went to A&E, went and see the triage nurse, and because Sarah's 7 weeks and the midwife didn't do a pregnancy test, they had to do a pregnancy test just to confirm it while we were there. Obviously the pregnancy test came back that she was indeed pregnant, and then the nurse said to us that we were going to be waiting on the gynae unit. They were going to be calling us down. So after waiting for like 2 hours, we then I got up and went to the desk and said, what's the waiting time? She said 4 hours, which meant we'd have been in there till 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, Imogen and Chloe were watching the babies, and basically they've got to get up for work, so we said we can't really wait that long, can you just refer us to the gynae unit in the morning? So then they told us to go through the double doors to speak to the nurses and the doctors. When we went through there, they said, oh, the woman from Gynae's down here now anyway. I think she's just finished with this client. We'll go and get her now. So anyway, she came back, the nurse, didn't she? And said, you're not on the list for gyno. And basically the triage nurse had told us that we were waiting for the gyno nurse, but then they said we were waiting for an A&E doctor, which is bizarre to me. It really is, because they thought it was a water infection. Look, she's had 9 kids. She's delivered 8 of them naturally. She knows the difference between a water infection and when she doesn't feel normal. And this is one of the things that really annoys us about going in the hospitals. I think she knows. I know a midwife's gonna know as well, but that's the thing, she didn't get to speak to her midwife, so kind of defeats the object really.
You know your body better than anybody else, and I just don't feel right. And obviously we go away on Sunday, so it needs to be sorted before then, because obviously if the baby could be in the tube or anything like that, it needs to be dealt with like today.
No, this is real life. There's no faking any of this for views, for subs, for clickbait. She's not felt right. If you've watched the live yesterday as well, you didn't, coming up at the top, and at the end she said she doesn't feel too clever. Maybe, if like Sarah said, maybe it is like the morning sickness and it's just like really bad. I know a friend, one of her good friends, Chantel, who you've seen maybe once or twice in the vlog, she's been having really bad morning sickness, hasn't she? Yeah, she's got 4 weeks left and she's still bad, so she can't wait for a little girl to be out of her, just so she doesn't have to go through this morning sickness anymore. So we're gonna go tomorrow, I think, to the gynae unit and get it sorted out and get some answers. And yeah, it's now like 10 to midnight. We're both absolutely shattered. I've got tons of stuff that I need to do tomorrow. I've got to check us in online. I've got to speak to Daz about getting him changed on the booking. I've got to sort the transfers out from the hotel to Imperial Park. There's just so much going on, there really is. We've got to get shopping in for Chloe. We've got to make sure Max has got food for the 2 weeks that we're not here, because Melanie next door is going to be looking after him. We've got to get Eva's food, because she has royal canning. She always has. We've still got to get the boys a pair of trainers, Liam Mason. We've also got Portia a pair of trainers. We've also got to get Liam Mason 2 more pairs of shorts. And apart from that, we're done and ready. Me and Sarah said before, when we get there, we're just gonna, like, for the first night, for the first evening, obviously we're gonna let the kids jump in the pool. We're gonna jump in the pool. For the first couple of days, we're just gonna chill out over there, and then show you how you really should vlog when you're on holiday with 8 mental kids, because it should be pretty epic. But apart from that, I'm gonna say, do not forget to smash the like button, subscribe if you're not already, make sure you click the notification bell multiple times, and it might work. then again it won't. But just keep pressing it for a laugh. Do it now. I'll wait for you to do it for a couple of times. See how many times you can do it now. Until now. Maybe they'll listen to her. Do you think they'll listen to her? Or, we were talking to the cards before I go about the horse from Lord of the Rings that says Benny Hill. Check this out. That's got to be the funniest and most cleverest, if cleverest is a word, it is now, cleverest horse in the world. It's the most cleverest horse, it really is. And on that cleverest bombshell, I'm gonna say, we will see you tomorrow, because we do this every single day. That horse will be in your head when you go to sleep. When you close your eyes, you'll hear Benny Hill.